好，大家好啊！就歡迎嚟到我哋 SQX Online Solution Day 第一季度嘅壓軸第4場。OK， 咁樣簡單都講下啦，去到第4場啦，都講下今日流程。咁樣一如既往頭段咧，15至20分鐘咧，我哋介紹下產品啦 ，presentation， 然後之後咧，我哋會有個 live demonstration 嘅。咁樣大概去到大半咧，咁樣我哋會有 Q&A。咁樣今次我哋 Q&A 又請咗我哋個 panelist 阿 Sean。Centralize Solution 嘅 Global Director， 咁樣佢
Hello，
係啦，咁樣就係啦，一陣間有時間俾阿 Sean 同大家 say 聲 hi 啦，咁樣就今次我哋啲 Q&A 都係好似平時咁樣，喺我講緊嘢啊，或者啲同事做緊 demonstration 嘅時候咧，可以用騰訊會議嘅 chat 或者 Q&A 或者 Zoom 嘅 Q&A corner 咧。用打字形式發問，咁樣中文、英文都冇問題嘅。OK， 咁樣就隨便發問啦。所有發問嘅嘉賓咧，都會有我哋 SQX 嘅精美小禮品。咁樣我哋會有同事記錄好聯絡你㗎啦。咁樣就其實 Senturian 今日嘅主題咧，主要係做 video analytics。OK， 你知我哋 SQX 做視頻智能分析都好多年㗎啦，咁樣但係 Senturian 咧近呢幾年咧真係同我哋緊密合作嘅，咁樣佢哋基本上咧新少少嘅公司，但係真係一起步就專注做 AI 嘢 ，AI 嘅視頻智能分析，咁樣所以咧呢1-2年都好合作無間，喺我哋國內好啊，香港澳門嘅項目好啦，都好幫到手嘅。咁樣除咗間時第一代嘅一啲 real time 嘅 analytics， 即係即時做反應啊、跌低啊、smoke and fire 嘅嘢啦。咁樣呢1年咧，我哋都好 excited 嘅，即係佢哋有一個 video structuring 視頻結構化嘅平台咧，推出啦。咁樣然後亦都會同我主打嘅 video management system Milestone 咧，好完全嘅整合，咁好擁抱我哋呢個生態圈概念嘅。咁所以事不宜遲，入正題。Centralized. So, Sean, I will pass the stage to you to introduce a bit about yourself and your team.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Alex. First and foremost, hello everybody. My name is Sean, Global Director of Senturian Solutions. First, I want to thank Alex and the whole SQX team for inviting us for this Solutions Day. We are happy to be here and to support. A little bit about Senturian. We started in 2012. And over the last 8 years and 9 years, we have developed into an AI company with presence over 30 cities all over the world. So from Australia down to Singapore, all the way throughout Asia, into China, North Asia, into the Latin America, and even to the American markets nowadays. We are a Singaporean-based company. Our HQ is based in Singapore. So basically what we do is that we do video-powered AI. That means we take video footages, run our algorithms on them, and turn this into metadata and meaningful information that can be used for many other applications and also to solve problems in the real world. So with that introduction, yeah, Alex.
好，唔該晒阿 Sean。OK， 簡單明白啊，即係 Centurion 啦。基本上專注做 video， 咁樣由頭到尾佢哋做 server base 嘅，即係用 GPU 卡，用呢個neural network 嘅 model 去做，咁樣佢哋由 object classification 到一啲人體動作嘅一啲 detection， 咁樣佢主打嘅我識佢哋都係5-6年前開始做 human fall detection， 佢哋係第一間唯一一間係 commit 到我 accuracy 嘅 ，OK， 咁樣你知跌低啊、loitering 啊呢啲，其實喺舊陣時個世界啦。難搞嘅嘢嚟嘅，而家有 AI 嘅新世界咧，佢哋真係由呢個 fault detection 起家嘅。咁樣俾段片大家睇下啦。你見佢主要都真係一啲好簡單明白嘅操作啦，係揀 rule 啦 ，refresh 下佢 ，make sure 個 rule 落咗去啦。 係啦，跌低咗 ，OK， 咁樣會響下啦，呢啲好似好簡單嘅嘢啊 ，OK， 咁樣我幾年前開始同佢合作嘅，另外就係一啲 aggression 啦，即係啲暴力嘅場景嘅一啲 detection 啦，咁樣亦都俾段片大家望一望啦，好似佢演變到咧，佢喺新加坡得獎嘅 ，OK， 就係一啲虐老事件啊，喺老人院咁樣有一啲 aggression 嘅情況，咁樣佢可以好 accurate、好快咁樣偵測到嘅。咁樣呢啲咁嘅 application 咧，佢隔住貓松喺新加坡攞獎上晒報紙㗎啦。咁樣入正題中嘅正題啦。咁樣頭先開場早少少入嚟嘅朋友咧，其實睇到嗰段 demo 片咧，都係新嘅產品 data library。咁 data library 咧喺國內咧，我哋會叫一個叫做視頻結構化嘅平台啦。咁樣英文我哋通常叫 video structuring platform。咁樣點樣為之 video structuring 啦？其實主要嘅動作都係貓松一個 VMS 做好晒錄影，做好晒視頻管理嘅。咁樣佢哋會將啲 video stream 咧交俾 data library 去做一啲 ingestion 嘅動作，即時去將 object 顏色、動態，甚至乎人樣、一啲 body attribute、face attribute、vector attribute 全部儲晒喺我哋叫 AI base 嘅 metadata framework 嗰度。咁樣事後用啦 ，OK。咁樣而事後用，咁樣 Senturian 亦都會喺貓松 client side 嗰度做好晒啲 plugin 啦。幫大家去搜索嘅，咁樣而正我哋老本行都係我哋好擁抱生態圈嘅環境嘅，咁樣 Centralized 亦都 sign up 咗貓松嘅 solution partner 咧，好 tightly integrate with 貓松嘅 Centralized search 嘅 ，OK， 咁樣佢哋成個 Centralized search 咁樣喺貓松個 platform 裏邊，自己都會有 AI metadata 嘅個架構啦，咁樣可以因應唔同嘅 source， 好似其中一個 source 係 Senturian 嘅。咁樣咧可以做到一個 centralized search 嘅動作，根據唔同嘅 metadata 去做搜索嘅。
Into video searching in just one single place. Within the search tab, the operator can search for motion, alarms, events, bookmarks, and metadata. To start a search, the operator selects the time for his search. He can choose a predefined period or a custom interval using the calendar preview. Then, the operator chooses which cameras to include in the search. There are multiple ways to do this, either via view selection, via a specific camera search, or via selecting an entire group of cameras. Once the period and the cameras are selected, the system instantly shows the number of results, including the matching video sequences distributed on this timeline bar. This chronological overview helps the operator select specific moments for further investigations. The operator can also click on a particular camera thumbnail and immediately see a video preview, the camera's details, and its exact location. If the operator is searching for sequences continue，
係啦，咁樣簡單少少俾大家感覺到咧，喺貓松下邊有個 metadata framework 可以做到幾快嘅時候搜索啦。咁樣但係幾快當然係 metadata 同貓松嘅其中一個強項啦。但係有幾豐富嘅搜索咧，其實就係 Senturian 嘅 data library 嘅強項嚟嘅。咁樣正如頭先阿 Sean 所講，佢哋想做到嘅嘢就係可以好直覺、好豐富地當一個 security operator 去保障人命嘅 ，OK，safeguard 個你嘅 premises 嘅運作嘅。咁樣佢哋個用語有少少似 Google for the real world， 真係你要揾件事，你要揾段片，你要揾隻狗，你要揾個人，或者要揾架車，係可以好直覺，好似你上網抄網站一樣 Google 咁啫。咁樣而 data library 佢哋好專注啦，仲要係一日會豐富㗎。今日你睇到係40-50個 attribute 嘅分類，但係好大機會慢慢會再豐富落去嘅。咁樣而佢哋其實就係幫大家落 hashtag，OK，metadata 形象化少少講，其實就係你平時嘅 hashtag， 或者你舉起個電話影相嗰個 GPS location 都叫為之一個 metadata。咁樣而佢哋呢啲咁嘅 metadata 咧，因為佢哋係 AI， 佢哋認得好準確嘅。分人、分狗、分車，咁呢啲其實係可以好準確嘅嘢。 咁樣亦都會係，譬如有件事件係跌低嘅，咁樣佢亦都可以 hashtag 咗佢嘅 ，OK。咁樣而佢哋頭先亦都所講啦 ，Milestone 整合咗個 metadata library 咧，個搜索係可以好快嘅。你10零支 cam， 你搜1-2個鐘頭嘅片，幾秒鐘彈晒結果俾你㗎啦。或者你揾唔到你想要嘅嘢，改少少嗰個 metadata filter， 再嚟多次，亦都係幾秒鐘嘅事。咁樣比起近時真係去搜片咧，純粹跟時間跟 camera 名去搜咧，真係天同地㗎啦。咁樣而家呢一個版本 data library， 佢已經好豐富㗎啦。以視頻結構化嚟講，已經有40幾50個唔同嘅 object 或者 attribute 會同你做個 tagging 嘅。OK， 咁樣而另外咧，相對於普通嘅視頻結構化平台咧，佢哋亦都會有 real time 嘅 rule 嘅。OK， 咁樣佢所以兩個世界都一齊做嘅。咁樣啲 metadata tag 緊嘅時候，如果啲 metadata tag 緊 detect 到嘅嘢係合乎某一個 real time filter 嘅話，可以即時出alarm。而嗰啲 alarm 當然係 integrate 咗 Milestone 啦。OK， 咁呢啲咧我唔詳細講啦。一陣間阿 Ray 阿 Sean 佢哋咧都準備咗精彩嘅 demo 咧，會介紹俾大家嘅。咁樣形象化少少，點樣為之 metadata 咩45個又點咧？咁樣其實列一列俾你啦 ，object 嘅，我哋可以分 object 嘅，或者睇到嘅物件啦，即係人車。咁樣車我哋分到6、7類啦。而家呢一刻咁樣我哋係見到係個面啦，定係成個 body 啊？定係後尾枕啊？或者係動物我哋都會分到嘅，即係雀仔啊、貓啊、牛啊、狗啊、馬啊咁樣呢啲。咁或者而家疫情下嘅，好快我哋都咪先 train 到個 data library 有冇着齊 PPE， 真係啲防護衫。有冇戴頭盔？有冇戴呢個叫做 face mask 啦，即係口罩啦。咁呢啲其實亦都會越嚟越豐富嘅，因為始終 Senturian 老本行就係做 AI 嘅 video analytics， 佢自己本身個 object library 同埋 train 個 data library 嘅能力都好強嘅。OK， 咁樣當然顏色會有啊，face recognition 佢哋都做得唔錯嘅，咁樣可以做翻記錄翻個 face attribute， 你未必需要係事前登記個人嘅。總之，俾個 engine 去 generate 啲 face attribute， 事後去搜翻嗰個人出嚟。咁所以亦都多一段片啦。其實你見到佢哋都係完全整合咗 Milestone 嘅 Centralized Search 個 tape 嘅。咁少操作啦，跟顏色、跟物件、揀 cam、揀時段，再揀今次揀狗。OK， 因為個靚女唔見咗隻狗，我要揾翻出嚟。OK， 咦，發覺隻狗。哇，其實隻狗都幾大下嘅 ，OK， 咁樣就要抄翻佢幾時出現過，睇翻段片 ，OK， 咁發覺佢狗出現過啦，咁樣我要再抄人啦，人係着咩顏色衫啊，或者有冇多人聚集？咁樣今次就係睇下而家個畫面，我想睇翻多過4人聚集嘅睇一睇，少於得2個人聚集嘅又睇一睇。咁你見佢改緊人數嘅數字嗰下咧，出嘅 result 好快嘅 OK， 因為一陣間有 demonstration， 咁樣所以都係睇片永遠冇睇 demo 咁精彩嘅啦。咁嗱，之前呢個係事後嘅搜索啦，咁樣而家呢一頁咧講緊 live alarm， 咁樣 live alarm 咧，其實佢因為其實都個 video instruction 不嬲做緊嘅，咁樣其實你可以喺佢 tag 緊個 video at the same time， 你可以 define 一啲 rule， 而符合一個 rule 嘅話咧，就會出個 alarm 俾翻 Milestone 嘅。你見嗰啲 rule 都似你搜索嗰啲 filter 嚟嘅啫。如果邊個物件咩顏色符合到嘅話咧，就出alarm啦。咁樣亦都係好易嘅一個 configuration 嚟嘅。咁同 Milestone 嘅整合都完美啦，即係一個 corresponding rule-based alarm 入嚟，咁樣左手邊彈個 map 出嚟啦，右邊可以 associate 到嗰支 camera 同個 event 嘅係。咁樣 Centralized 好多人問，其實軟件當然市場價去做啦。咁樣硬件需求誇唔誇張咧？ 咁我有3個 example 俾大家嘅。如果你哋真係一啲小型系統啦，10零路嘅呢啲搜索啫，咁樣咧，其實你買一個港紙啊嚇，萬零蚊嘅機咧，其實已經做到呢啲功能出嚟㗎啦。咁樣如果你啲中型系統嘅，可能一間酒店啊或者點，即係喺主要所有手想做啦，咁樣咧，其實可以中間嗰步，咁咧市場價10零萬度啦。但係其實咧，我哋好多時候去到啲 scale 咧，我會 recommend 你做多啲嘅，因為最尾嗰步咧，95路嘅 object recognition 即係做到個 video structuring 嘅話咧，其實加少少錢啫，比起第2步咧貴少少，即係12-13萬度咧，其實已經係可以做到接近成100路嘅 video structuring 嘅，因為加多少少 RAM 啊，加多少少 GPU 卡咧，其實已經做得唔錯嘅 ，OK， 咁樣就但係因為其實而家啲軟件越嚟越進步。hardware 其實都越嚟越抵啦，咁所以咧都係時間可以考慮下幫你個而家用緊或者將來 plan 緊嘅 CCTV 系統咧做啲智能化啦。OK， 事不宜遲，我就將以下時間咧交俾喺我哋 demonstration 等咗好耐嘅團隊啦。OK， 唔該晒。
好啊，唔該晒 Alex。大家好啊，我係阿 Ray 啊。咁以下落嚟咧，我就會做一個 demonstration 俾大家睇下啦 ，data library 咧點樣喺 Milestone 上面去 operate 啦，同埋佢功能咧有幾強大嘅。咁大家而家畫面見到咧就係 Milestone 嘅 Smart Cannon 嘅界面啦。咁可能有啲朋友仔咧都唔知道 Milestone 個界面係點嘅，咁我簡單介紹下啦。咁咧左上角咧我哋見到唔同嘅 tab 嘅，咁例如 Live 啊、Payback 啊、Search 啊、Alarm 啊，咁呢啲有唔同嘅功能嘅。咁喺呢一版 Live 咧，顧名思義啦，就係睇翻 camera 嘅實時畫面啦。咁你哋可以做啲 zooming 啊、啲 zoom 啊、zoom in、zoom out 啊，或者揀唔同嘅 camera 去play嘅。咁喺 playback 啦，咁我就可以睇翻唔同錄影嘅時間啦，亦都會有翻個時間日期啦。咁你可以直接跳去相關嘅錄影時間啦。咁然之後咧，我哋講翻咧今日嘅重頭戲啦，就係 data library 啦。咁已經完全咁結合咗咧 Milestone Centralized Search 呢度啦，咁所以操作咧亦都好簡單，只需要咧去翻 Milestone Search 呢個版面啦。咁我哋咧首先咧就揀翻特定嘅搜索嘅時間啦。咁咧譬如我想揾啱啱嗰1個鐘嘅片啦，咁然之後喺下面咧我哋就揀翻相應嘅鏡頭去做搜索啦。咁譬如咧，我揀咗呢一個走廊嘅鏡頭啦。咁咧，因為呢個係個事後嘅搜索啦，咁其實方便咧，我哋啲 security operator 咧，去喺事件發生之後咧，用翻呢一啲 data library 本身有嘅 filter 咧去做搜索。例如咧，我哋已經有人啦，有啲物件啦，有啲車啦，或者係動物嘅。咁假設我想搜索人嘅話咧，就好簡單，揀一揀人呢一個 filter 啦，你撳 New Search 啦。咁然之後咧，佢就會有一個pop-up 嘅 menu 彈咗出嚟啦，仲會有一啲詳細嘅 attribute， 例如我哋有唔同嘅 age range 啦，有唔同嘅顏色啦，可以搜索到人身上面着住嘅衫嘅顏色啦。咁有冇 face 啊，一啲性別啊，男啊女啊。亦都會有啲 PPE 嘅 filter 啦，例如安全帽啊，或者最底下有啲反光衣啊，或者佢有冇戴呢個口罩啦，亦都係可以去揾到嘅。咁譬如咧，我想揾一個人有冇着住白色衫，咁之所以好簡單，剔咗 white 呢一個顏色。咁喺右手邊咧，你會見到咧，貓松亦都會係好快咧，已經係可以揾到呢個結果出嚟啦。咁只需要 click 個 thumbnail 啦。咁喺最右手邊咧，亦都係可以咧播放翻咧當其時發生事件嘅時候咧嘅錄影嘅。喺下面咧，我哋亦都有咧每個揾到嘅結果咧會有啲 detail 嘅 information 啦，例如會頭先有提過呢啲顏色啊，係咪人啊、物件啊呢啲嘅 information 嘅。咁咧，我哋亦都可以咧揀多一個顏色嘅，我 multiple color 嘅 search 啦。譬如我揀咗黑色同白色啦，咁就只會咧搜索到有黑色同白色衣服嘅人。 除此之外咧，我哋都可以咧用物件去做搜索嘅。例如可能有時喺一啲店鋪上面啦，佢發現有人偷嘢喎，咁咧偷嘢通常就會放入個袋入面噶嘛，咁咧亦都可以用翻呢一個物件去搜索啦。咁咧我哋揀咗物件搜索之後咧，咁亦都會見到咧有唔同嘅物件啦。咁我哋揀一個 backpack 先，背囊。咁咧亦都會見到咧係好快咧已經可以揾到咧究竟有冇人咧孭住呢個背囊咧離開呢一個地方啦。咁右手邊咧亦都係一樣啦，亦都可以播翻相關嘅錄影啦，同埋咧亦都會有翻咧揾到呢個物件嘅詳細資料嘅。除咗人同物件之外咧，亦都咧可以揾呢個動物啦。咁亦都試下去揾下動物喎。咁你亦都係揀翻動物呢個 filter 啦。咁你揀咗呢個路口啦，咁睇下咧呢個路口會唔會有唔同嘅動物出現啦？咁我哋喺呢一個 filter 上面咧，我哋就揀呢個狗啦。咁咧你會見到咧，亦都係好快可以揾到呢個路口咧，原來曾經有隻狗出現過喎，係咪可能會有人走失咗咧？咁咧佢除咗一個動物嘅種類之外咧，亦都會有埋個顏色嘅，係啦。咁或者我又試下揾其他嘅動物啦，嚟揾下有冇貓出現啦。原來都係冇嘅喎，或者馬路會唔會真係有馬咧？點知咧係冇嘅，呢邊真係冇馬出現嘅。咁你試完人同動物啦，咁我哋亦都可以咧去試下揾下車啦。咁呢個馬路上面都會有好多唔同嘅車出現啦。咁同頭先一樣啦，我哋亦都可以咧用唔同嘅顏色去搜索嘅。亦都可以依照唔同車嘅種類啦，例如電單車啦。咁我哋都可以咧喺個畫面上面咧好快咁揾到係電單車嘅。咁咧其實隔離咧仲有個小朋友咧喺度踩緊單車嘅，但係咧個 system 咧都冇認錯嘅。咁如果揾單車嘅話咧，就應該會揾到呢個小妹妹咧喺度踩緊單車啦，係啦。但係咧個系統上面咧都冇錯誤地認咗咧電單車呢個人咧係單車，所以咧佢個 tagging 咧其實都好準確嘅。好，或者咧我想試下揾下有冇白色嘅巴士啦。咁你只要揀咗白色啦，同埋個巴士咧，咁咧喺個貓松入面咧就可以好快咁搜索到咧相關嘅錄影啦。可以俾 operator 咧好快揾到呢啲錄影。除此之外咧，頭先喺個片段已經提過啦，其實可以咧用個數量咧嚟去做個搜索嘅條件嘅。例如咧，好似頭先個影片入面啦，揾下人，究竟有冇人係6個人聚集埋一齊咧？個畫面上面會唔會有6個人出現咧？咁亦都可以咧用呢個數量咧去做呢個搜索嘅。原來咧都幾多人聚集嘅喎，個畫面上面。係啦，咁我只要咧可以即刻喺嗰個 filter 上面咧轉其他 parameter 咧，咁貓松咧亦都係用翻相應嘅 metadata 去 search。咁大家亦都見到咧個搜索嘅速度咧其實係好快嘅。再落嚟咧，我哋試下另外一個場景啦。例如咧，可能有一啲高級嘅會所啦，或者一啲展覽嘅場地咧，其實咧係唔可以用手提電話嘅喎，即係防止人哋影相或者講電話咧去騷擾其他人嘅。咁喺 Senturian 嘅 data library 咧，其實佢 object search 咧係可以精準到呢一啲細小物件嘅。咁頭先都睇過個 attribute list 啦，咁亦都同大家睇一睇有咩其他啦。例如咧，我頭先提過嘅手提電話啦，或者咧佢哋都可以刀一啲手提電腦槍skateboard 遮呢啲物件咧，其實已經預先咧喺個 system 咧 train up 咗。咁如果喺呢個 list 上面冇嘅 attribute， 大家如果想去揾啊，或者將來 deploy 佢個 system 嘅話咧，其實咧 Senturian 咧係可以接受咧大家嘅 customization 嘅，只要提供翻相關嘅影片咧，咁我哋就可以咧幫你 train up 個 AI engine， 然之後加翻呢一個 attribute filter 咧，去俾個security operator 去用噶啦。咁啊揀一揀個 cell phone 啦，跟住原來發現咧有呢位男士咧，其實咧係攞咗個電話出嚟周圍影相啦，咁可能係影低一啲嘢唔應該攞電話出嚟嘅，咁咧就攞電話出嚟影低咗啦。咁除咗呢個事後嘅搜索之外咧，頭先都提過啦 ，Senturian 其實咧專注做 AI， 佢都可以咧做呢啲 tagging 咧化成一個 real-time alert 嘅。咁亦都整合咗 Milestone嘅 Alarm Manager 啦。當有發現咧有人係有拎咗個電話出嚟嘅時候咧，佢哋揾到嘅 tagging 咧，亦都會可以即刻化成一個 Milestone 嘅 alert， 即時去 alert 翻個 security operator， 令到咧佢哋可以咧有翻相關嘅行動嘅。好，咁我哋今日嘅 demonstration 咧到呢度就差唔多啦。咁我將以下嘅時間咧就交翻俾Alex生，唔該晒。
好，唔該晒。咁樣咧，各位來賓啦，因為今日已經係壓軸一場，咁樣多謝晒你哋，好多朋友都由第一場一路捧場到第4場啦。咁樣就以下時間咧，我就同阿 Sean 拍檔咧 handle 個 Q&A 啦。咁樣就 Sean, so I see you so good to answer quite a number of questions already.
Yes. I was busy typing. I'm still busy typing and
so you take up on the stage. So I will pass the stage to you.
Okay, thank you, Alex. So I will take any questions now. There's a question from Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. How is Senturian Solutions dealing with the China privacy policy? Yeah, we are also based in Shanghai, and hence we for our Shanghai business, we strictly deal with the private policy of the Chinese government, plus all the Chinese requirements and the 机房办 requirements and licenses we taken care of. Of course, for Senturian Shanghai, we've been here for about 8 years. So that is the headquarters, China headquarters of North Asia will take care of the Chinese markets. Yep. Okay, so any more questions? Let me see. Has the detection of broken rail or power lines been done before? Unfortunately, we have broken rail or power lines. We have not done anything like that before. However, we did give some POC before for the breaking of a circuit line before. What they did was there was an electrical circuit, and when the circuit moves up, we identify what's a circuit up and circuit down. So when the circuit breaker breaks, we identify that and send it over. Okay, basically how analytics work is that we can identify everything. There are a lot of questions asked if you can detect big objects, small objects, wallets, and all this. In fact, actually anything you see with your eyes can be detected, okay? There are 2 requirements. First, pixel size. Okay, an average, let's say talk about a handphone, 20 by 20 pixels, you can pixel size, your camera must fit the requirement. The second, basically, you got to give us the image. So if you have a camera there running live, you get 5,000 images, not videos, okay? Images is about 1 week of recording. Send it over, we can just add that into your object list. As you see just now, we have 45 objects. We can add more. If you want a customized object, we can add it for you. We have customers doing bird detection, pizza detection, and anything you can think of, okay? But that's a customized thing, not in our usual offering, but it can be done. So the rule of thumb, 5,000 images, 1 week of recording, send it over, we train, we send it back to you, you can have it. So we are flexible in that sense. Okay, another question from Peter. Which is better performance between a physical server and VM subscription for Milestone? Is this a Milestone question? I think this is a Milestone question, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Peter is asking about is your Centurian's video analytic software compatible with virtual machine?
Oh yes, yes. It is compatible with virtual machine. We are actually testing with Milestone in virtual machine as also to put it on the cloud. And actually, we're working with them in the background for that. So the answer for that is yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Horace is have a question. Is it able to identify people carrying big objects? Yes. Like how I answered just now, big object, small object, it doesn't matter. In fact, big object is easier because the pixel size is bigger. So you can have big luggage, small luggages. We can even have whatever you want. That of course you want to do customized training. So probably can you actually clarify what do you mean by big object? Is it a bus or some train or something like that? Are you talking about that?
Yeah, we are not talking about superhero. Okay, so
but anyway, like I said, is even pizza, water detection levels. Basically, anything you see with your eyes and you meet the minimum pixels, we can train it. So we are flexible in that sense.
Yeah, most probably the real life application may be if people is moving out a large luggage or a large furniture in odd hour, we want to detect it or search for it.
That is pretty easy, because if your furniture is like a bed is a bed, right? So it doesn't change the shape much, so it's easy to identify. The challenges for training will be, for example, live animals and human beings, because there's so many differentiations, especially you see, for example, dogs. There are different kind of dogs, different color of dogs, and that will be a challenge. But a bed is usually quite standard. If you have standardized items, it's easy. And if you are enough pixel size, it's so easy. Basically, like I said, images and send it over, customization, training. As long as we have the data, we can train it out. Yep. There was an earlier question that I find very interesting about fire. Someone was asking, can you differentiate between gasoline fire and wood burning fire? My answer to that, just to share with you guys, is that if the fire, if gasoline and wood have given a different color, we can identify it. The trick is that the color must be different. If it's the same color, of course, we can't differentiate, because what we see from the camera is our eyes. If we cannot see it differentiate from our eyes, we cannot differentiate it. But if we can see a differentiation, we can segment it down to as much different outcomes as you like. Okay, so for example, maybe gasoline is blue and another color is more reddish. Yes, we can identify the difference. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? How about searching for smaller size objects, mobile phone, wallet? Okay, I think Ray has did a demo on the mobile phone. So yes, we can do that. As long as we hit the minimal pixel size, which on average is about 20 by 20 pixels. That's for mobile phone, yeah? Okay. Anyone else? Centurion is a plug-in to Milestone. Centurion is a video analytics system by itself. However, we have a plug-in to Milestone, and we fully integrated it to Milestone, like how the PPT of Alex explained the PPT. What Centurion did is that we actually write the metadata into the recording of the Milestone, and that's why you can have the speed of how you can pull up. So basically, when the camera pulls the video into the Milestone, everything instantly goes into metadata. We don't do like post-processing or pull video out of Milestone. We just take the video inside, process it, throw it back into the recording instantly. That's why you can have the speed, okay, of retrieval. So it's almost an instant and real-time system live. And that's how it's integrated to Milestone. So yes, we do put a plugin to Milestone. You need to put a plugin to Milestone, but it's just a file, throw inside, and then you can connect the whole thing up. Yep. Okay, there's another question for Hanson. You have color searching. Do you have a uniform searching? That color skirt plus black shoes. We do have uniform searching. We have did uniform searching for BASF chemical plant because we understand all uniform is different. So for that factory, maybe it's yellow, another factory is green, and someone's wearing apron, and someone is like, you know, wearing helmets and what. So everyone has different uniform, and that's why the training comes in. But if you want to find a a variation of attributes like color skirt and black shoes, I believe it's just two attributes. You can combine attributes. You can even find, like, for example, black color shirt and red color shirt and black backpack. You can do multiple attributes in Milestone as well as in the search criteria. When you see, you just have to click multiple search criteria and you'll filter up these two criteria. And if that fits, it fits. If you have very specific uniform that is not in that library, like I said, you just have to submit it and they customize a uniform detection for you. It's very common that people do uniform detection. Okay, Micah has another question. Can the software recognize handwritten foreign languages and convert them into Chinese? What will be the accuracy in the conversion process? Unfortunately, we haven't do this handwritten foreign languages, although somebody, I think Alex wants to answer this question. This is something they do the banks, I believe.
Yeah.
Someone has asked this question before. Yeah.
Pardon? So yes, Century is not doing any optical character recognition, right?
Yeah, not now.
Yeah.
Although we have a request from the bank actually to do this.
Yeah, so
we haven't started.
So Michael, thanks for your question. If you need that, most probably maybe some other Milestone ecosystem partner may help. We will answer your question offline.
Okay. So Hanson has another question. Is there any traffic direction alarm? Yes, we do have. In fact, we have directions in traffic, cross lines, directions, intrusion. This is all there. Yeah, it's all there. But however, we need to configure it from the data library panel inside there. Yes, we have all this as well.
Okay.
Okay, another question. Wow, so many questions. This is good. Then Danny has a question. Is the application included its own database or sit on off-the-shelf database? The application has its own database. Basically, we create its own database and then it tags with the milestone recording. That's how we did it. Okay. Ada Lee. What may these products be of relevance to education institutions? This is a super search engine, and the data library can be used for safe city. And if you talk about education institutions like schools, this is also very helpful. I mean, in fact, if you look for face, and sometimes you cannot find a kid, you need to find attributes. Like a bag, just carrying a bag, and wearing a pink shirt is lost. The speed where you need to find a child, be in an education institution or a school, is very important. Especially we did some school projects where the small kid got lost and they cannot find the kid. They need to find it instantly. And in these kind of situations, you need a live system. You can't do a post-processing system. It needs to be instantly and real time, and it needs to be fast, because this will save the kid's life or whatever, or find the kid. And that's the pure importance of that. So we have did it in schools before, if that answers your question. Hanson has another question. So all in the same license? Yes, for the objects, the 45 objects is just in one license. You just get one license and we give you everything, okay? For more on the license structure, please reach out to a SQX sales guy or sales representative, and they'll give you a full breakdown of everything, okay? Yeah.
Okay. So Sean, there's some question from our China side who is attending Tencent meeting. One of the question is, how sensitive can we detect weapons? Okay.
Sorry?
Then
What?
weapons, gun, handgun.
Weapons. Okay.
Yes.
We already can detect handguns. So that is quite accurate. Yeah. We actually have a handgun algorithm. If you see the 45 objects, handgun, guns is already in the algorithm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the second question related to this is, how accurate can you differentiate a real gun and a fake gun?
The question is, of course, if you give if you give us more images of fake guns, we can tell the difference. Now we just recognize gun. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think in the real situation is good enough. Okay. If that's really a gun in the scenario, raise your alarm and then you search it and find the people carrying a gun, you know, it doesn't matter if it's really a fake gun or not.
In fact, in Singapore, if you hold a fake gun, the alarm will go and they don't care it's real or fake gun.
Yes, it's criminal act already. Okay. So, yeah.
Do we have any more questions? This is very encouraging that there are so many questions, and
Yes.
if you don't have any questions and you thought of a question later on, please drop us an email or drop SQX team an email and we will get back to you as fast as we can. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there's another question. For learning of a new object which is not in the existing library, how many samples usually are required for learning the acceptable confidence level? 5,000. So the question from Danny Poon, 5,000 images. Okay, so we need to.
So usually how to execute this? Okay, should we purchase those photos from some company
No. Purchasing photos from the Google or what doesn't work. We need the image from the live camera to be very accurate. How it works is usually when someone wants to do it, let's say we have a zoo, he wants to train this new animal. All he needs to do is just on the video. He has a camera there, live camera. So he has like 1 week of images, right? And of recording. We just take the recording and we start to label it 5,000 times. You see, 1 minute, the animal might pass 5 or 10 times. So you have 5 or 10 or 15 images. So it's images. It's not what you call that? It's not live recording kind of thing. So if you talk about average of 1 week, you have about 5,000 images, and you can train a very fairly high percentage, about 90% accuracy for that camera alone, or that few cameras that you came up with. And this is called customization of algorithm for that particular project. Okay, so that's how it works. If you want to do it on a global scale, like after you're training that zoo, and you want to take this algorithm and put it anywhere and it works, then you need 1 million. Okay, so that's where we give you what we give you in the library is 1 million, and that's why when we hit 1 million, we put it in the general model. But if you have customized things for your few cameras, give the image, we train it, it will work 90% in your environment, so there's no problem at all. Yep. Okay, so Henry have another question. Can use in smaller objects such as reverse position detection or different colored wires? Yes, of course, because if you have different colored wires, there's a differentiation, right? And so it's easy, especially this is all static thing. It's not moving, it's not dynamic. So these are static images are the best to train, easy to train, and you can do it. We can make a differentiation. Yep.